Good morning. I'm Christopher Key, and I'm coming to you today here to talk to you about how I killed my grandmother. My grandmother got pancreatic cancer, and I was the one that convinced her to follow doctor's orders and to do chemotherapy radiation, and in 35 days she was dead. What breaks my heart more now is that my mom and father are doing the same thing, and they're following doctor's orders and taking their pharmaceutical drugs, they're eating their genetically modified foods, and their health is greatly deteriorating. And I come to you today and I asked you, are you following doctor's orders, and do you not feel any better? Does it give you one pill and it doesn't help, and they give you a second pill and that doesn't help? Are you like all the other statistics out there that show that 1 in 2 of us now have major depression? 1 out of 36 of us are going to be born with autism. 1 in 2 of us are going to die of cancer. 1 in 4 of us have diabetes. And when you do the research and if you ask the question, why are these things happening? Well, I did, and I come to realize that it all came down to the environment, and it was not genetic, that something in our environment has changed. And I did the research and come to the realization that it was a company called Monsanto. A lot of people have heard about Monsanto from the $282 million cancer trial that a man was received for winning against Monsanto, saying that Monsanto and glyphosate caused his cancer, and they awarded him $282 million. But what a lot of people don't realize about Monsanto, Monsanto used to be the largest chemical company in the world. They then became the largest producer of seed in the world. And not too long ago, they got bought out by Bayer Pharmaceuticals for $66 billion by the largest pharmaceutical company, Bayer Pharmaceuticals. So this chemical company became the largest producer of seed that just got bought out by the largest pharmaceutical company. And what if I told you that this pharmaceutical company, or this company Monsanto, had a business plan where they were going to change the environment and take, our food has always been our medicine, and if they could take that medicine out of the food and then give it back to you in a pharmaceutical drug to heal your body, it would be brilliant. And if you do the research, you'll see that that's very likely happened, where this terrible product called glyphosate has affected what's called the shikimate process, which is why glyphosate is on the market, because supposedly it doesn't affect us because we don't have the shikimate process, but the plants do. And the shikimate process is a process that the plants is being blocked, which allows us to produce the essential amino acids and whatnot that we have to have to survive. And that's being blocked, and now all the medicine that was in our food is no longer in our food anymore, all those alkaloids. So now we're having to look to Bayer Pharmaceuticals and all our other pharmaceutical companies to get the medicine. So when you do this research and realize this, I think you will come to the conclusion that we don't need to buy from Monsanto anymore. Monsanto is a publicly traded corporation. They have one thing to do, and that is make money. And in order to do that, they cut every single corner they can, and we, the consumer, will suffer from that. So I would strongly encourage you guys to please quit buying from Monsanto. One of the things that you can do is grow your own victory garden like we did after World War I. The other thing is to support your local farmers market and buy from those guys, and to know your farmer. Because the food is your medicine, and it will give your body what it needs if it doesn't have all these pesticides and herbicides in them. So today, I would really like to challenge you to realize that there is no disease There's only chronic inflammation. And if you give the body what it needs as far as real water, real food, real supplements and herbs, and real frequencies, my belief and science is beginning to show that it can heal itself from anything. And you have the power yourself to heal your own body. You don't need a doctor, you don't need these people to heal your body. You have everything you need, but you have to take action. So I would strongly encourage you today to take action, and a very simple thing you can do to take action is to, for one day and one day only, to do nothing but juice and see what happens to the human body. When you give the body those nutrients that it needs and you make it electric again, my belief is it can heal itself, and you'll be amazed. And it's something that's very simple to do. So try to juice for one day and one day only and see what happens, and maybe that will lead to many different things where your body will become more vibrant and more energetic, and who knows, you may not be taking those pharmaceutical drugs anymore, because you have to realize that we don't have cancer because we have lack of chemo. We don't have headaches because we have lack of aspirin. So think about that.